Hello, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm pickling some okra. Okra season is here and I picked up some fresh, locally grown okra and I've already pickled a couple of jars. Y'all, this is so good. I've got a lot of okra, so I'm gonna pickle a few jars and I plan on boiling some and frying some. I just love okra. Now this is a simple recipe. Actually, I'm even going to say that there's no real cooking involved. We're just going to heat up this water and some vinegar in the microwave, and that's all the cooking that we're going to do. I've already measured out 2/3 cup of water. This is just regular tap water, and I have some white distilled vinegar, and I'm adding 1/3 of a cup. And that is going right in. I love this recipe. It makes the best pickled okra and it's just so easy. I'm going to heat this up in the microwave for 1 minute and 30 seconds. I'll be right back. It's as simple as that. That's all the cooking that we have to do. Now the reason I'm heating up the water and the vinegar is so that the salt dissolves. I'm adding a teaspoon of salt to this water mixture. In it goes. I'm making a pint-sized jar and I found that a teaspoon of kosher salt is the perfect amount for us. Now I'm going to stir this and I just want this salt to dissolve. I'm just going to let this water hang out right here. And next we're going to work on the seasoning part of this pickled okra. Now all of these ingredients that I'm about to show you are completely optional. All you need for the pickled okra is really the water and vinegar mixture, the salt, and a little bit of dill weed. You can use fresh or you can use dried dill. But I'm going to show you my way and I think it's absolutely delicious. I like a little bit of garlic in my pickled okra and also my pickles. This will not overwhelm your pickled okra at all. See if I can make a space here. Now I've got 2 cloves and I'm just going to crush this with my knife. When you crush it like that, it makes the peel come right off. There we go. And this is going in the bottom of my jar. I like to add my seasoning first. That way it all goes down to the bottom. If you add it last, then it's gonna float to the top. There we go, our 2 cloves of garlic. I have a tablespoon of pickling spice. You can get this on the spice aisle at the grocery store. Again, it's completely optional. It's very inexpensive, and this is just a mixture of dill and mustard seed, a little bit of peppercorn, just all kinds of good stuff. I believe it has a few cloves in there too. And this is perfect for pickles. And by the way, this brine is delicious with cucumbers instead of okra. Just throwing that out there. Now I want to add a little bit of heat to this. I've got some dried red pepper flakes and I'm just going to throw in a good healthy pinch. I also have some peppercorns. Now again, this is optional, but I do like that kick, so I'm going to put a few in there. Another option is to add some peppers. Now these are just the baby bells, and I had some of these in my refrigerator, so I've added them to 1 jar. I just cut the top off and then place it inside. So the sky's the limit. If you want to add some fresh onion, more garlic, peppers, whatever you want, just make it your own. Now comes the okra. When I went into Hendrick's Farm and Produce, Miss Rhonda was there and I told her what I was going to be making and she said, come on over here and let's pick out some of this good okra. She happened to have I don't know how much okra on her counter. They had just cleaned it and washed it, and they were putting it out for sale. So I love that. It was fresh off the vine that morning. Now I'm taking my pieces and I'm putting them in my jar, and I'm going to pack it as tight as I can get them. Every empty space that you can find, just fill. Now, just to make it pretty and give it a little bit more flavor, because I'm probably going to give this jar away, I am going to put in some fresh dill. So good. Now, all I have left to do is pour my water, vinegar, and salt right over the top of this okra. There we go. I have a little bit left over. Sometimes the liquid could vary. You might need a tiny bit more if your okra is smaller and not packed as tight as mine is, or you might need a little less, like I just did. And I'll either top it off with a little bit of water or a little bit of vinegar. I like the vinegar. The more the merrier for me. And guess what? We are done. We have our refrigerated pickled okra. Gonna give this a shake. And there we go. Now this gets better as it sits. What's that old saying? The longer it sits, the better it gets. And that's definitely true with this okra. I like to put it in the refrigerator overnight before I eat it. But if you can't stand it, give it a couple of hours. And this will last up to 6 weeks. And I'll tell you another little secret. If you eat this really fast and you've got some more okra, use the brine again. It's delicious. Well, speaking of delicious, I'm ready to try one of these. I love pickled okra, and I made this yesterday, so it's perfect right now. Get one of these. Look at all those good spices. Y'all, this is so good. It's crispy and fresh, and the flavor is already delicious even after one day. But I can tell you, if it sits in the refrigerator for a couple of days, which I don't think it's going to get even better. And that's hard to believe. Wow. If you're looking for fresh local products near you, go to sweetgrownalabama.org, type in your zip code, and you'll see all the fresh, locally grown products in your area. Well, I can hardly wait to eat this okra. I have a feeling that this won't make it to tomorrow, much less a couple of weeks. You're a blessing to me. Thanks so much for watching today. Will you press the like button and share this video with your friends? And if you haven't already, go to Kathy's Southern Kitchen on Facebook and YouTube. Subscribe to my page and you'll get a notification every time I upload a new video. Well, it's going to be a good day, just me and my okra. I'll see you next time. Bye.